Well, today is suspension day. I've got a KX450, plenty of power, more power than I probably need. But the big thing about bikes these days is getting suspension right. And I've got the man with me, Chad. Chad, welcome, buddy.
Thank you, Brendan.
Very excited for today because we've already done some things, as you're probably well aware, to the bike. The forks have got Shikima coating and DLC.
Yes.
And the back shock's got some DLC and some other trick parts.
We've also put the MXTV low stiction piston band on the rear shock piston, which massively reduces mechanical stiction as well.
All right, now today, what are we going to do? How are we setting this bike up for me?
Okay, so what we're going to let you do, Brendan, is we're going to go out, get some riding in, let you come in and get some feedback. Then I'll know on a direction to go with as far as getting the bike dialed in for your personal needs.
So first of all, will probably be some race sag and set up first, and then we go from there.
Yep. Race sag's one of the most important things, getting the bike sitting in the right area of the stroke, both in the front and in the rear. You've got nowhere to go from there. You can't dial that out with clickers. How is that for you, Belly?
Yeah, good. The track's a lot rougher than I'm used to. It's just that initial part, and once it sort of breaks through that, it seems to be, you don't notice it as bad. It's only that initial doot.
What we might try doing first is maybe coming out on the rebound slightly on the fork, just to help keep the front wheel on the contact patch on the ground a lot better. All right, go and give that a try, Brendan, and come back in after 2 laps and let me know how you go.
Go.
Okay, so how did you feel with that, Brendan?
Look, it was much better than before. Initially at the start, I felt it straight away that it felt a bit softer, if you want to say that, but it felt nicer and plusher in the initial start of the stroke, so I was more confident on the bike now. The other part was I'm still not able to get it cornering as low, it looked like not turning as sharp as I'd like it to turn. It sort of still sits up, just that little bit.
Yep. All right, so what we're going to do based on that is we're going to try going slightly firmer with the rear shock to help hold the back up, which will keep the forks at a correct angle. How is that, Mr. Bell?
That was much better, much better. The back end is tracking a lot better.
Yes.
I'm not getting those jumps. I am getting those jumps when I'm not riding correctly.
Yep.
But certainly coming into corners, it's not doing this anymore. It's riding a lot straighter.
Yep.
Even over the bigger jumps, it feels more stable.
Yes.
Cornering's better.
Yes.
All over it, it's much better than what it was at the start of the day. I was surprised at how little we'd done, to tell you the truth, because I was expecting you to walk in there and change a lot of things over, but that's not the case.
And this is the thing, is what people get wrong, is they think they've got to go so far with the clicker adjustments. If you get a good window where the clickers work and then work within its parameters, it's all about small adjustments and getting the right feedback from the rider to really get a really good handling bike with small adjustments made. Basically what you need is something that's going to work well 90% of the time, and if you've got a good base setting to work from, you don't need to go very far from where you are right now.
Well, certainly surprised me, that's for sure. Now, this is a service that you can do for the average punter out there as well?
Yep, this is what we do day in, day out, is obviously when somebody rings up and has problems with their bike, is we ask questions, and based on those, we can then work out the direction they've gone, and from our previous experience with all the different models, we know, okay, this is where we know is a good window to start from, and then we can fine tune from there.
Well, mate, it's been an awesome day. I've come back with a sensational bike, one I'm going to be happy to ride with for the next year or so until we need a shock service, and that's it.
Exactly, just keep it all well serviced and everything else works well.
Thanks for the day, buddy.
No problem.